Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and this is my third layout using the Studio Calico Double Scoop Kit from September of 2013. And this is a picture of my girls laying in my bed. And I wanted to record it because when my husband's gone, they are in my bed all the time. It used to be just Kaylin, but now Layla has started to join us. So um, this picture was taken in Tucson when our house was being packed up. So I think we had boxes all around us, but the bed was still put together. So I just snapped a picture because they were super cute and cuddly. And I'm using this cloud paper that came in the kit that's from My Mind's Eye. And the gray polka dot paper there is from Amy Tangerine that I put my pictures on. And I'm going to go ahead and outline the polka dots since I'm putting a pattern on top of a pattern. I'm just going to kind of make sure they're separated well. And I put that really large 4x6 transparency right next to the picture. And that's where I'm going to put my journaling and embellish it a little bit. And I attached it with my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz. And cut the gold doily in half and put half of it behind their picture there. And this little note, the little tag there that says note, I had that sitting next to my desk for a long time. I'm just trying to use up some stuff that I've had for a long time. And so I don't know what manufacturer that came from, but I've had it for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and use it and do my journaling right there. And those two white button type, I don't know what those are called. They're almost like brooches, they're metal on the bottom and they have a flower on top. Those are from Freckled Fawn from one of my kits. And I only got two white ones left, so I used those two up. And then this paper clip that says love is also from Freckled Fawn. And I put a piece of washi tape along the back to secure it so that it doesn't go sliding around in my album. And I am pulling out some washi tape. Their washi tape came in the kit, but it was like elementary school writing, handwriting type, and it didn't really go with the layout. So I pulled out some from my stash, and it's the clouds with the pink hearts. And I put it up against it just to make sure it wouldn't blend in too much with the clouds that are already in the background, and it didn't. So I like the way it looks. It stood out enough for me. So I put a little bit on top and a little bit on the bottom. And I'm going to use these flags, and I poked myself. They're on pins, literally like, sewing pins, and one of the pins poked through the packaging and poked my thumb, and it hurt for the rest of the night, actually. It didn't bleed, but I'm touching it because it hurts. So I ended up taking the pin part off of it. I just pulled it off because I don't really like stick pins or anything like that. But I wanted to use the flag part of it, so I just took the pin part, it just pulled off, and just tossed them, and then used the flag part for the triangles there, one on each side. And one has stars on it, which is really cute, and the other one has a heart. And I am using up the rest of that wood grain sequins that came in the kit from Studio Calico, and I just sprinkled it. I literally just held them up and just sprinkled them and tried to put them as close to where they landed as possible. And I used up that whole rest of that package. And the glossy accents does not stay on transparency, so I'm trying to put that one down, but it won't stick. Like, I don't know maybe if I let it dry longer it might have, but I didn't really, I just moved it down not even a centimeter, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't think glossy accents works very well on transparent, those really slick surfaces. These are little blue gems that came in one of my Freckled Fawn kits, so I had pulled them out to just kind of sprinkle around along with the sequins. There's a whole bunch on that sheet, so I'm trying to, use them up as soon as I can. My thumb still hurts. Suckers got me. These are little epoxy stickers that came in one of my Freckled Fawn kits, and I pulled them out to use, two layouts ago, and I'm really just trying to use them up as much as I can here. Even though they didn't come in the Studio Calico kit, but, I had it on my desk, so I just wanted to use them, and the color goes well, so. I'm going to go ahead and stick it like right here, pointing right down the center of the pictures. I'm just adding a few more gems here and there. I'm going to end up adding another triangle, that other blue triangle epoxy sticker on that sheet there. And it has an exclamation point on it, but if I put it on the bottom pointing up, the exclamation point would have been upside down. So I just put the star down on the bottom instead and have the exclamation point up. So they kind of, now I have 4 little triangle arrows kind of pointing all towards the center of the layout, one on each side, including the wood veneer ones. So I like the way that looks. It kind of helps bring attention to the center. And I think I'm done. And then I say, hello, Sarah, you don't have a title. So, whoops. So I'm going to put Dreamland, and I just had to move one little gem, and that's it. And there's a wood veneer there. I just stuck it over it. It's no big deal. And I don't know. I just went through the whole thing and then realized I didn't have my title on there. But I got it on. And that concludes my layout. Nice and simple. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.